This is the one we've been looking forward to. It's Bayern Munich time. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Frankly FM84 and in today's episode of Die Roten Bullen, we are playing Bayern Munich. This is the one that we've been looking forward to and the one that was circled on the calendar from the get-go. But before we get into that game and show you what's going to happen, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button also to help the channel out, and any comments, leave them in the box down below. Right, who's ready to go and beat Bayern Munich? Hopefully we are. We are back in game, and as you can see by the league table that is in front of you, we have started the season impressively. We currently have a 5-point gap over Borussia Dortmund, who have played a game more than us as well. As I mentioned in the build-up to this video, we are playing Bayern Munich today. Let's have a little run through of those games and how we've been getting on to get us to this point. So, since the Ajax game where we drew 1-1, we have been on an impressive run of form. We beat Hertha 2-1 in the Bundesliga. We then beat PSG an impressive 4-0 at home in the Champions League, where Forsberg, Olmo and Willy Orban got 2 goals to give us an impressive win. We then dropped points in the Bundesliga for the first time by having a bore draw against Mönchengladbach. We didn't play very well on that day, but got out of there with a point. We then beat PAOK in the Champions League 1-0 with a Forsberg penalty. We then beat Freiburg 2-0 in the Bundesliga, where Forsberg and Campbell got the goals. We then beat Frankfurt in the Bundesliga 3-0, where Sabitzer and Nkunku scored twice. We beat PAOK at home in the Champions League with Forsberg and Hwang Hee-chan scoring the goals. And in the Bundesliga last time out, we beat Arminia Bielefeld, where really we didn't play well at all. Scraped through 3-2. The game could have finished 6-6. There were so many chances, but Konate, Forsberg and Campbell got our goals in that game. And then last time out in the Champions League, we got a 1-1 draw against Ajax, where Olmo gave us the lead after 56 minutes and Kudus equalised after 60. It was a pretty boring game. Not a lot happened apart from the 2 goals. So that brings us forward to the big one, and we are about to face Bayern Munich. This is the lineup we are going to be putting out for the big game. We've had a few issues with form, even though it's looking quite convincing in the league, and we have a commanding league yet to lose in the league. We have had a few players who've had a drop off in form, and we have also had a few players who are struggling a little bit with fitness. So the lineup we're going to go with today is Galaxy in goal, Angelino, Upamecano, Konate, Klosterman at right back, Sobolai, Haidara and Sabitzer in the middle. Olmo is going to play as an attacking midfielder, and Sorloth and Hwang Hee-chan are going to play up front. We've had a little bit of a change of tactics since the last episode. We are now going to be going with the 4-3-1-2. I just feel it gives us a little bit more attacking threat, and also Haidara as a deep line playmaker has played really well. The back four and the goalkeeper have all played really well too. So we're going to push forwards and see what happens in this Bayern Munich game. Fingers crossed we can continue our great league form in this game. Okay, so the game is off and running, and this is really going to be the first test of how far we have come as a team in a short space of time. Bayern Munich being the benchmark of all things in the Bundesliga. Although, in fairness, their in-game form hasn't started off brilliantly. I think they might be able to be got at if we can get on the front foot, although we're defending straight away. Haidara there, as I highlighted in the build-up, has been smashing up attackers. He takes the ball, breaks forward, and Sorloth has scored to give us a nice early lead. 14 minutes on the clock. Haidara does all the hard work, brings the ball out of midfield, lays it into Sorloth's path, and he hits it from just on the edge of the box. Neuer is quite far out of his goal, so probably deserves to get beaten from that distance anyway. And Sorloth slots it home nicely to give us the lead. Bayern have now got another throw in high up the pitch. Davis is into the box and he crosses it for Leroy Sané. and they have equalised pretty much straight away. This is one thing that is happening to our team quite a lot. We get a goal and then we give a goal away, and Upamecano there had a chance to give us an instant lead back, but early blows being exchanged here. We really are in a game, and we're not afraid to try and show what we're about. We're on the attack here. Angelino down that left-hand side runs into trouble. Do not want to get in a leg race with Sane. But luckily, the ball comes to Sorloth. He tries to spread the play. It's not worked. Coman's now got it. Sabitzer pinches it back, and He-Chan is in behind. Tried to lob Manuel Neuer. He-Chan with all the confidence in the world there to try the cheeky chip. But Neuer was wise to it and just collects the ball rather easily. So, nice bit of build-up play here from Bayern. Somebody needs to put a foot in because they're just passing it around for fun. They're getting on goal, and there is Kingsley Coman. It's a bit disappointing that we've took the lead and are now behind, chasing the game again. It's not what we wanted, but there's plenty of the game left, although Sane is bursting into the box again. Kimmich. Sane's got all the room. Lewandowski tries a shot, goes to ground, doesn't get anything for it. We managed to get the ball clear at first, and then Coman's had a shot at the back post. And luckily, Galaxy was wise to the near post shot, claws it away for a corner, and from that corner, we have headed, and Sorloth has just run straight out of play with it. So, bit of a crazy one there. I don't know what Sorloth was thinking. If he'd turned around and looked up, he had a player over the other side of the pitch. But again, it's Bayern on the attack here, and they should have scored again there. Galaxy, I think, has made a save. It looked like the header went clean over the bar, but Galaxy has actually saved it. And then he commands his area well, comes out and claims the ball rather easily. So in 2-1 at the break. A little bit disappointed, but when you look at the stats, you can see that once we had scored, Bayern started to overrun us massively. They had 10 shots, 5 on target to our 5 and 3. Their XG is 1.68 to our 0.44, and they are having the majority of the possession to go with that. So we're going to send them back out for the second half, not make any changes yet. Don't think we've played as badly as those stats may have made out, but if we could just get on the front foot somehow. But Coman is running through the defence, and who was that? Klosterman, I think, there got back to make a fantastic tackle to stop what looked like a certain goal. And then from the corner, Miri crosses it in. Sane gets it, and He-Chan has made... Oh, I thought he'd given a penalty away there. I thought He-Chan had made a forwards tackle. Actually only goes for a throw-in, not a penalty, which is what I thought. So we're going to make a few changes now. We are going to bring Orban on at the back in place of Konate. We're going to bring... No, we're not. The right Sabitzer's already on the pitch. And bring Lazaro on in place of He-Chan. And I think we're going to bring Tyler Adams on. Tyler Adams on in place of Haidara to see if we can't try and influence something from the middle of the park. So all 3 subs being made with half an hour left of the game to try and change things there. Did that not go out of play? That looked like it went out of play, but I think Bayern have been given a corner. Yeah, a corner for us to deal with that just disappears off the screen. So maybe we didn't have to deal with anything after all. But the game is ticking away now. We're not really getting a foothold in the game anymore. Bayern are completely on top. They're taking over. We are going to have a goal kick here that is lumped forwards. Not very good. And it's come straight back from Costa. And Coman is there to make it 3-1. And this just shows the difference in the two teams and how we are looking to bridge the gap to this team, because Bayern, even though they were behind early on, have now really started to flex their muscles, and we're making uncharacteristic mistakes. It's 4-1. Douglas Costa making it 4-1, and it's getting silly really. We took the early lead, couldn't really build on that, and we're being punished now. But Sabalai's breaking forwards almost got a bit of a space, and Sorloth gets another goal to make it 4-2. It's nothing more than a consolation, really, but it shows that what we can do when we are breaking forwards is be quite lethal. Sabitzer there lays it to Lazaro, who tries the shot, get a little bit of luck with the deflection. As soon as it falls into Sorloth's path, though, he's always going to score from there. And he had Neuer scrambling. Got another goal kick here. Maybe we're not dead and buried. Upamecano plays it straight. That was nearly the commentator's curse there, as Amiri puts the ball wide. Just as I was saying, maybe we're not dead and buried, and then it was almost 5-2. But again, trying the balls over the top, and Bayern are so good defensively. Anything over the top is just coming straight back at us. So 4 minutes added on. It looks like we are going to suffer our first league defeat of the season. When we have a little look at the stats, the breakdown of what actually happened in the game, Bayern ran riot. Maybe it's a little bit optimistic to go in and try and beat Bayern on their home ground in the first game between us this season. But we played creditably. I mean, Solas got 2 goals from 4 shots on target. We only had 6 in total. But Bayern had 18 shots, had 8 on target with an XG of 2.83. Compare that with 0.56 for us, we've outperformed our XG, which is all we really can ask for. So if we go back and have a little look at the league table, let's push through the dressing room. Okay, so you can see that it leaves us now top of the league by 4 points, having played the same amount of games as Bayern Munich, despite losing to them. Borussia Dortmund are now still on 20, played 10. Leverkusen, though, are a team that have a game in hand on all 3 of us at the top, and they could go on to 23 points if they could win, so that will cut the lead to 2. So, if you've enjoyed that, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button to help the channel out. Any comments you've got, leave those in the box down below. I will be back with another episode quite soon, and we are only going to go 1 game forward, as I think we have a rather tasty Champions League game coming up. So, until that episode, a big thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care.